Going on YouTube? Welcome back. Today we have some Awaken Chaos action. We've got some more Guild Wars against, who would have guessed, Classy Men. We're going to be showcasing some of the recently buffed, there were a lot of buffed heroes, but just a couple of them in today's video. However, they are going to be extremely rare showcases because you do need the upgraded Ascensions, and these are going to be light and dark heroes. But we do have them, so I'm excited to show you guys that today. If you do enjoy the video, if you want to see more, make sure to like, subscribe, and let's get started. Now, in case you haven't seen this massive balance patch, go check your in-game mail right now, or just type in balance patch Awaken Chaos era. There will be some videos that will pop up. Because it's, I mean, honestly, there were so many heroes that were adjusted, so many heroes that were kind of reworked into their correct spot so they can actually have a role in PvP or PvE, so make sure to go check that out. But just to give you guys like a refresher, if you haven't seen any of those patch notes, balance patches, or if you haven't seen anything, Crazed Urzag, we're going to be really showcasing him today. His trait ability, so his upgraded trait previously has now been adjusted to the unupgraded trait, so he starts with 5 blocks, and then his upgraded ability now gives him 20% true damage for all of his attacks, as well as his special ability going from a cooldown of 2 times up to a cooldown of 4 times per round, so he's going to be spinning a lot more every single round, as well as taking a look at Adeline. So kind of, I guess you could say today's going to be a Bruiser Guild Wars showcase. Now, if you do have Adeline for her trait, before she got some additional bonuses based off of her defense or her attack, depending on the form that she's in, those multipliers have been adjusted significantly. And also, if you do have her upgraded trait, they're going to be adjusted even further, where I feel like she's going to really start shining, because she is really weak to Alessia right now, and she does attack difference damage. So if you do have Adeline's upgraded trait, she's going to have enough attack to be able to sustain those attacks from Alessia, hopefully. Anyways, let us go into some Guild Wars, okay? So we are losing. Unfortunately, we have 7 hours left. We've kind of been on a little losing streak, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, so if we go over to our guild log, we've really just been facing Classy Men every single time. There's been no difference because the matchmaking, unfortunately, faces rank 1 versus rank 2, rank 3 versus rank 4, and so on. But really, if you're stuck in the top 1 and 2 spot, you're just going to be facing each other back and forth unless there comes another competitive guild, which is kind of just an unfortunate thing. So we've been getting our butts whooped. I mainly blame it on us just not having a full guild. So if you guys are an endgame player, if you're looking to step up, participate in some guild versus environment as well as some guild versus guild, definitely check out my Discord, or the Minutemen Discord. We've got the link down below in the video description, so make sure to check that out because we're absolutely recruiting. The alliance is huge. I think there's like 9 or 10 guilds. Really, I mean, you don't have to be a super endgame account. You could be a whatever player just looking for a guild, because like I said, they've got 9 different guilds, so there could definitely be a spot for you. But let's go ahead and find our first opponent. I usually just go for the highest HP tower, because that's how you kind of bring this threshold down, and you can essentially just force a win if you get your opponent below 10%, which we have been below, I think, once so far. Anyways, let's go for Godfightus. Now it does look like Godfightus' first team. He's got Lightning, so I absolutely want to bring in Badmar. He also has Fire Meliza, so if I can bring in additional mitigation like an Atara or a Ralph, that can definitely help me if I'm not trying to contest for turn 1, which we absolutely won't be doing since we're going to be showcasing Bruisers. So we're going to be doing Badmar, Tara. Kelowna might be an issue because I really like bringing Cordelia into a Hadirix, but the thing about Kelowna is if you morph her round 1, you could just go ahead and kill her. She's not immune to control like Royce or Karma. And then also I could just wait an additional round. I could just wait her out, essentially. I could kill her first round and then morph Oderic round 2, or I could just morph her. Yeah, we're gonna be killing Kelowna no matter what, because I do plan on bringing in Cordelia for Oderic. He's just such a pain without Adeline or Cordelia. Luckily, we are bringing in Adeline as well, so we can use her ult on Oderic and we can kind of use him to keep ourselves alive. But it can be a little tricky, you know? You never really know, because Oderic moves before Adeline, so maybe there's enough damage to get Adeline before 50% HP, she gets sniped, she dies, and then, you know, you never know. That's also why we're going to be bringing in Last Breath spell, because if she does die, we're able to bring her back up before the battle ends, hopefully, and continue using her in our next matches. So for team number 2, he's got A2 Light Yolanda, which is definitely an issue, unless you know, unless you bring in a plan, some joint attacks, something, some form of additional attacks to chip her down and get her life taken away. Otherwise, you're just gonna get ulted and lose someone right away, which won't be good because you won't be able to revive him. So Guan Yu is a really strong counter for Light Yolanda, I've found. He's also got Light Ophelia, so he does, I think, plan on trying to get the double ult with the Light Yolanda, so we definitely want to focus her right away. I don't really have a huge plan for the Light Ophelia outside of just trying to outspeed these guys. And then also not bringing in hard control because he does have a Karma. I do plan on trying out Freya. I haven't really tested her too much in PvP, so we'll have to see how it goes. And then he does have Dark Andre. So this is going to be a super duper tanky team. I think kill order, I need to kill this Light Yolanda, and depending on what happens, who Freya counters in the beginning of the round, I can kill SSA or Light Ophelia next. So once again, our teams, top team's going to be Cordelia. We're using her leader because we want her HP, and then just some mitigation, some heals against the Lightning, and then our lovely Bruiser Adeline. And then for our team 2, we do have Crazed Urzag. Once again, he did get the true damage based off of his max HP buff, so that's going to be super exciting. We're going to be leading off with Shane. He's going to be in a triple Raider build. He's going to be there to buff up Crazed. Yeah, I believe we want to buff up Crazed. Actually, yeah, we definitely want to buff up Crazed. And then Freya is going to be there to hopefully counter attack this Shark Andre, make him counter attack us by putting that positive effect debuff on him, giving us invincibility so we can kind of mitigate that counter attack, as well as just adding in rage for Crazed Urzag to get as many spins as possible and as many joints from this Guan Yu. So it might be a little messy. We've got everyone pretty tanky. We've got Cordelia on a resonance set. We've got Atara, Dragon Scale. She's got some focus because I do plan on using the Water Prison spell on his Oderic. Hopefully he doesn't resist. Badmar's in Immunity, Dragon Scale, because like I said, I just want to, you know, keep these guys from getting one shot from Oderic, hopefully. And then our Adeline is going to be on a slower. This is a little different build that I'm trying today. We're gonna put her in an Avarice slow build just so we can bait Oderic with his speed, and that's pretty much the only reason. Next, we've got Crazed. Crazed is in Dragon Scale Immunity. I went heavy HP because that true damage is, guys, you'll see what that true damage hits for, but also he gets True Strike, so 60% crit rate. Attack as well. Definitely attack, because you don't want him. You want to mitigate the amount of damage you're taking from attack different heroes as well. And then, you know, I just threw in some additional resistance for the rounds after round 1, because I don't think we'll be round 1ing teams with him. I think they're definitely going to be longer battles. So hopefully get some value from the resistance. And then, like I said earlier, Shane's going to be on triple raider. Going to be leading off with him. I do believe Freya is also on triple raider. We want focus on her, which we don't really have. No, that shouldn't really matter, because I think, yeah, I don't think we're going to be going into light Ophelia, but we should be okay. So triple raider HP, and Guan Yu is on resonance set. We prioritized attack, crit damage, crit capping him, some precision of course, and then some HP to keep him alive, hopefully. Alright guys, enough talk. I hope this is okay. I don't know. We're not trying to LD abuse today super hard, so 1 LD per team. So starting off, you get the Lightning ult. We heal back up because of Badmar. Okay. So Cordelia is a little weak right now, which I think is fine. Okay, I have to... Who do I want to stun here? We could even just save the stun and just start working down this lady, right? Yep, okay. Let's just go for the defense break on her. No more for... Please counter. Okay. No counter, so that's a little unfortunate. I'm almost debating, yeah, we're gonna try to strip the immunity so that we can apply the, so that... I'm gonna ult on Fire Meliza. She's gonna heal Cordelia. Okay, everything's gonna be okay, I think. We strip any of these buffs? Wow, this is not super clean, guys. I think Adeline's definitely gonna die, but the thing is we are okay because we can revive her. Okay, we revive now. She's saved. Boom. That was a little tricky. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we do go into SSA. This is really nice because now we can Freya ult into SSA. Beautiful. And also we can Shane ult onto everybody instead of just doing his defense down. The thing I'm worried about is I think we skill 2 onto Crazed. Who do I want to kill right now? Hopefully this kills everybody. 14k! Oh my gosh. Guys, did you see that? 14k HP true damage because he is the additional increased damage buffs from Shane. That is actually nuts. We literally just cleaved him with just Crazed Urzag. I was hoping we could get some shenanigans with this Guan Craze combo, but I guess it didn't even really matter too much. So that's the first battle. Let's go to the next one. Next, we do have Jimmy Plant. His first team, he's got A2 Light Yolanda, he's running Guan, Dork. So this is actually a really fun mechanic, and I believe right now it's pretty meta for defense. Dark Orc, he triggers his AoE before the round starts. That triggers a joint attack from Guan Yu, and that could potentially snipe you know, low HP, maybe one of your damage dealers. So I really do like this defense. And then he's got the buffed Balberth, so that's going to be really exciting to go against. Balberth got his HP adjusted so he can be a little tankier, and then he does have a similar true damage similar to Crazed Urzag, where it does 20% of his max HP as true damage. So that was a really good buff. I'm excited to start seeing him more often because I feel like he just needed a little bit more love to you know, be really meta in PvP. So that you know, with that said, we are going to be bringing in Guan Yu, we're going to be bringing in Crazed Urzag, we're going to be bringing in Shane. One thing I didn't mention in earlier, A5 Shane really does help you against this particular combination because he can revive anyone that gets one shot. So he helps you against the joints from Guan Yu, he helps you from the ult from Balberth. If you know, if A5 Shane's, if that wasn't activated yet and Balberth goes for his ult kill, he won't be able to reset his trait, so that's really nice. And then because there's a Dark Orc in here, we are going to be bringing in a cleanser. I just pulled Karma, so I'm super excited to start showcasing her because she is such a freaking beast. His team too, he's running a Bruiser heavy team with a cleanser, yeah, with 3 Bruisers. So I've got to go anti-Bruiser for sure. Like I said earlier, I really like doing Cordelia for that. She is pretty much just an anti-LD hero in general, so we're going to be trying to bring her in here. That means we've got to kill Kelowna ASAP, or we have to go for the I feel like we might just go to snipe his Zoltan, see what he's got, you know, because we do have Rick, so we'll try him out there. Here are our teams. We've got Crazed, Shane, Guan Yu, and then Karma for the cleanser. I haven't showed Karma's build yet. She's just rocking high HP guard, dragon scale. I might even swap her off this guard because I have noticed people are running Naya, and you know, Jerome just got buffed to be anti-shield, so I might be pivoting away from having guard sets on my PvP heroes. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. And then, you know, Shane is Triple Raider, Guan is Resonance for more joint attack potential. For our Adeline, I already showed you guys what we are gonna be using. Actually, you know, we might change her to a different build. Give me 1 second. Let's throw her on. I want to say, let's throw her on this dragon scale build real quick. Because I mean, there's no Odiric here, so we really don't have to worry about being too fast. Yeah. Team 2, Adeline, Badmar for the heals against all the AoE business. We've got the counter from SSA that's going to heal us potentially. We've got the AoE from Zoltan. We've got the AoE from Adeline as well. You know, hold on. Maybe instead of doing Badmar, we try out Freya once more, because I really liked her against that SSA. I really did like her. And then, I mean, she could defense down Zoltan for an easier kill too, if it's not on immunity. So yeah, but we're going to snipe Zoltan, and then hopefully we survive. Oh, I think that's the issue. I think that's the issue. We need some survivability. Alright. Make sure our spells are correct. We are bringing in Water Prison so that we could stun somebody with Shane. Probably gonna be Balberth or Dark Orc. And then for team number 2, we are gonna bring in... oh yeah, Rage Aura, so we can buff up our Rick and hopefully one-shot that Zoltan. So, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I'm hoping that we one-shot the Zoltan. And also, I'm excited to see this Balberth. 33k Balberth. Okay. So Dark, that's the one thing about bringing or putting Dark Orc on defense is he gets destroyed by Karma right now. Like actually demolished. And then she procs Crazed Urzag's Rage even further. And I feel like he does a really good job at killing Light Yolandas now too. So I don't know if we've procced her health yet, but the nice thing about this is Shane will actually proc the revive. And then we kill right here. So calculated. Boom. Really like Crazed Urzag now, guys. Okay. So I think we go for the kill on Karma. I really do. I think if we kill Karma, we can morph somebody. Okay, let's see. Who do we ult here? Who do we ult here? I think we just ult Zoltan. Cause I don't wanna... Ooh, that was amazing. Holy cow, that interaction, the morph into the counterattack, that was beautiful. I think we got really good RNG there though. We really did luck out. So now we could just go ahead and kill Kelowna once more. And then his Adeline ulted our Cordelia. So we're in really good business right now, boys. I think we just go ahead and defense down him so we could just snipe with Rick next round. Oh, and we just get healed back up because Adeline's so OP. Hold on, does he have his Sorry, I'm not super familiar. I never know when he has his invincibility. We're good. Now we can just swap. We can go ahead and ult SSA, and he will actually just go ahead and kill himself because Adeline, as I said earlier, guys, Adeline is OP. I'm not sure why they buffed her. I'm glad they buffed Crazed Urzag because he is amazing. It's unfortunate we didn't see any Balberth action, but that just shows you how good Crazed is now. If you do have his Ascension 2, of course. Now we've got our final opponent in today's Bruiser showcase. He is rocking A2 Dark Valyria, Odiric, Karma, so Cleanser. We aren't able to bring Cordelia at all in this first team, so that's actually really hurtful on us, as well as Dark Ophelia. So I think what we'll do is we'll be doing double Badmar, Atara for mitigation plus heals against AoE. Adeline will be baiting this Odiric, I believe. Adeline will be baiting the Odiric. So he'll be as fast as our... I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Because our Freya... We've got our Freya for the counter, for the immunity strip, if anybody is running immunity. And then we do have focus on our Freya. She's Tripperator. We're going to be using her to Water Prison stun his Odiric. We've got Atara, Badmar for, you already said earlier, mitigation plus cleanse against all this AoE business. And plus, you know, Karma hopefully shouldn't be able to kill anybody, or at least not these water guys too easily. So it'll ultimately just come down to who lives long enough. I'm not sure how I feel about that game plan. Our team number 2, we are bringing in Crazed Urzag. We're basically just going to do the Shane Garnel cleave and additional damage from Crazed. We are bringing in a cleanser because you have to. They have Cordelia. She's going to be trying to morph somebody. And for spells used, it's going to be Water Prison, Revive, Agile Leap, Revive. Revive's really, really important and impactful. But I feel like, you know, since this is our last battle, it's not super duper necessary, but let's do this. Let's swap to Garnel lead real quick. Otherwise, we might have inted there. Okay, so first turn, please allow Freya to go, okay? And so first things first, we stun Odiric. Second thing, we want to kill this Dark Ophelia. Do we kill here? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're okay. Oh my gosh, I was gonna be so upset there for a second, but yeah, I think we're fine. We just ability here. They're gonna revive her. We're gonna get stunned up. Holy cow, that was an insane amount, really impressive amount of damage on Adeline. Okay, Adeline is down. But that's not too bad because we can revive her, and also that gets rid of Odiric's his buff that he gives himself. And since this is our last attack, I feel like that's not too shabby. So we're gonna go ahead and revive. We're gonna go ahead and try to... I feel like we have to kill this guy, so we're just gonna go ahead and ult. We do get the invincibility because we do counterattack, and I think everything's a-okay. I think everything is a-okay. Because there's no way that these guys can solo us. I really like this combo, Atara plus Badmar. If you had Ralph, maybe you can even do the trio. Just tank pretty much everything out. By the way, so Cordelia does still morph Crazed Urzag for some reason. They did nerf her, but they just forgot to nerf that for some reason. But I mean, the nice thing is you can play around it by just bringing in Karma, which we kind of did. Taking a crap ton of damage right now. But I think, okay. We just go into... I think we just try to kill this Ralph ASAP. Remember, we're still just skill 2ing into Garnel here, and then agile leaping into her. It was just a lot of abilities because we got all the bonus attacks. So we do kill Atara, we are able to kill. Now, I guess I'm a little worried. Can we kill Half? Is there a way to kill him? Okay, so I mean that's a decent amount of damage, and we're able to tank it out. I'm just worried that we can't, he's gonna out heal us. Okay, Cordelia, get out of here, stop trying to morph my people. Okay, hopefully this kills because we get the strip from Crazed Urzag, right? There we go, boom. Okay, so that was all 3 of our attacks, showcasing the newly buffed heroes Crazed Urzag and Adeline. I'm looking forward to showing you guys the rest of them because there was an insane amount. Unfortunately for the LD side, it was mostly like upgraded traits and all that kind of stuff that got the majority of the love, but there are also a few RGB heroes that got some nice touches as well. We saw Balberth earlier. I mean, we didn't really see him, but we saw him on defense. I feel like the thing about Balberth is he needs speed, so that's gonna be an unfortunate thing to try to deal with unless you have like a Dark Ophelia or some sort of buff for speed enhance. I don't know. It's gonna be tough though, trying to give him all those stats. Unless you have like a really good relics or a bunch of good gears, it's really gonna be difficult. But it's nice seeing him here because, like I said, guys, this is like top rank Guild Wars. So what you're seeing here is pretty much what's meta. So guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. It's nice to be seeing you guys again. It's nice to be bringing videos out for you all. I'm looking forward to showcasing more heroes. If you did enjoy today's video, like, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys had an amazing Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one.